Hey guys, I'm back again with another deck profile. This time it's my updated Paleozoic Frog deck. So let's get right into it. This deck I improved upon quite recently, and I found it to be far more consistent, and it wins a heck of a lot more matches. Okay, so we get into it. So same as last time, 3 ulti swap frogs. Obviously he's your main frog. Special summon him by ditching another frog. And when he's summoned, obviously you can send a frog from deck to grave, so very handy, and then obviously you can spin him back and summon another frog. 3 super dupe frogs. Dupe's great because when he's on field, nothing else can be targeted for an attack. And when he leaves the field, obviously you can add a frog from deck or graveyard to your hand. And then 2 Ronin for the graveyard, banish, and special summon. And 2 Max C, obviously a lot of special summoning, so I main 2. As well as it being a level 2, I mean, if you're absolutely desperate, you can use it as a material for anything you need. Those are the monsters. For the spells, I run 1 Raigeki. Now, I know some people don't run this and they're very surprised when they see this in this deck and go, oh, why the hell are you running that? But I find board clearance to be a massive help. I came up against my mate Connor, who put out a Tsukuyomi. What else was it? Not a Tsukuyomi. It was a it was a Bujin Tsukuyomi. I can't remember what else. It was 2 other monsters, but he went first, I went second, drew into Raigeki, cleared the board, and went for game. So I definitely recommend running one of those. 3 Pot of Desires. Obviously you run 3 because you want to see it as much as possible, but I ended up going to this and banishing both couple times. So 3 because you just want the extra draw. So I would definitely run that. And always it's a neg 13. 2-dimensional barrier. You could run 3, but I would only run 2 just for spacing. You could run 3 and have it at 41. The card's amazing. It's broken, I believe. It's no cost. I think Konami will hit this to either 2 or 1. You definitely want to be running that. 2 floodgates. Obviously you can chain off your Paleozoics of these and stops their XC plays. Definitely run 3 strikes. 3 strikes, obviously you want to be seeing strike as much as possible. It goes without saying, probably best trap card in the meta. And 1 solemn, because it's always good to just have a solemn set, negating any sort of pesky special summon. I would like if they put solemn to 2, that would be nice. Now the Paleozoic traps, I run 2, 3 Canadia. Obviously Canadia's your Book of Moon, very handy for your stopping plays and just getting pesky monsters out of the way if you need to attack over them. 2 Morella. Obviously this card's great if you have an Opabina on the field. You add this to hand, activate it, chain off it, send another trap. Only run 2. 3 you won't see. I wouldn't want to run 3. I find it would clog up too much. 1 Legionella. I know most people run 2, but I found 1 was more than enough. And you can chain off that as well. Obviously it returns a banished card to your grave, so it's definitely handy for getting back your banished frogs off your Ronin Toad. Let's see, 3 of your essentially Pot of Greeds. Discard your Paleozoic card and draw 2. I found 3 better than 2. I could use it a lot more, and obviously there's a lot of Paleozoics, so you're going to go into it quite a bit. 3 of your Dino Banish. This card's great for getting any problem card off the field, and it's good for against ABCs as well. Banishing anything from the field. 3 MST. This is probably my personal favorite because you can obviously just pop any sort of troubling back row, and you can target itself if you need to get a summon off. And 3 Wabaku. Obviously Wabaku's a staple in this. You need to be running 3 to protect your Paleozoics on your opponent's turn when you're summoning them. So that's the deck. Now this is the extra deck. I don't have a Crumble Logos yet. I believe that's what I'm missing. That's all I'm missing. 1 Phoenix, 1 Cat Shark, 2 Opabina. I was running 3, but I found 2 to be more than enough. Oh no, sorry, 3. I'm just an idiot. Fucking moron. I go into 3 many times. I've gone to 2 in the longer game, and the third one being there is definitely helpful. 2 Anomalo Karis. He's great because obviously you've got your upper beaner, so you detach one and search a trap. If he's on field and you activate a trap card, obviously a Paleozoic card, you can... no, it's not even that, it's a spell and trap. From your spell and trap zones, goes to grave, you flip the top card of your deck, if it's a trap, add it to hand, and obviously you can detach one and pop one on the field. And that can be done in another player's turn, which is awesome. Utopia Future for problematic cards. Gutchy Gutchy for boosting the power of your toads if you have to, or anything else. I run 3 toads. You need to be running 3 toads. It's a frog deck, and he's very easy to go into. Obviously, you can just recycle himself. The amount of times I've had 2 Nordens in grave is... sorry, not 2 Nordens. I'm very tired. 2 Ronins in grave, and then just negated... Had no other frog, but negated an effect off this with 2 Ronins attached. Spin this. Go into maid phase 2. Banish 2 other frogs from grave, summon Ronin, and go into this again. Very easy. Very handy. Centuria for problematic cards as well. Every deck should be running this if you're running Paleozoics. And downed to lay over your upper beaners when you run out of materials. And the side deck, I don't main Gamma Seal, but he's very good. Obviously, if you have your Toad, you could recycle him. 2 Dark Hole. Yeah, it's a German Dark Hole there. That's good for against your ABCs. Not so good against pendulums, but I see a lot of ABCs, so it's definitely helpful. 3 System Down for your ABCs as well. 1 Storming, good against heroes. 2 Magical Spring for pendulums, specifically metal foes, so it stops their plays, stops them from popping each other. This is not particularly relevant at the moment, but against DDDs I can see it being relevant, which will be soon. So I'm a Shadow and Prisoner Mirror. That's all for the side deck, and that's the deck profile, guys. If you have any suggestions to make it better, I am open to all suggestions. Thanks for watching.